Okay, some of you will be interested probably in making games that involve projectiles of some descriptions. So whether that's a bullet or something moving across a screen that results in another action. So what I've done here is a projectile game. So if I press play, hopefully I can press play, there we go. You can see that the dog pants, that reminds me what I mean. The cat goes up and down by using the up and down arrow. The dog goes up and down by using W and S. Dog's probably a little quick, but that's okay. Now, if I press space, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get them back in the same location. If I press space, there's a ball that comes from the dog to the cat, and you can see the points go down by 9. So if I move the cat, the ball goes to the edge and the points don't change. If I hit the cat, the points go out. All right. So it could be a two-player game, somebody on WA and S and somebody on the arrows, and all that sort of stuff. So let me show you the coding for that. For the cat, I've actually done some block code, which is a startup, and I've used some velocity code. I'm happy to explain to students how that works one-on-one. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's designed to increase the ease of moving up and down and to make it less jerky. And what the V stands for here is velocity. But that's not what we're interested in. What we're interested in is actually what the projectile code is. So you can see here, I've had to do a switch costume just because this ball's got different colours. I just couldn't be bothered doing it anyway. I've set it to the back layer so that when it goes to the dog, it's not sitting on the dog, it's sitting behind the dog. And that's kind of important, or otherwise the bullet will actually appear on top of your sprite. So when the flag is clicked, it's forever with the dog, so it's forever with that sprite that it needs to be tied to. But then if the space key is pressed, we create a clone, and then we wait 1 second. I've got the delay in there, so you can't just repeat the bullet. So if I remove that delay, you can see what happens. We'll press a flag. You see how we just end up with all these bullets everywhere. I just hold down, that's just what happens. So that's why I put a delay in there, because it removes that eventuality. Then over here, we've actually got the instructions of when you start with a clone. A clone just means it's a duplication. So it's no longer the sprite itself, it's actually a duplication of the sprite. So here I've got repeat until you're touching sprite 1, so the cat, or until you're touching the edge. Change X by -10. This is just literally what's making it move across the screen. So if we're touching sprite 1, then we change points by -1 and we delete the clone because we don't need it anymore. So it just can go away. This is why we're using the clone mechanism. I've got this delete command here because that's what removes it from the edge. If I remove that bit and then I press play and move the dog up, you'll see that it just sits on the edge. And because I'm creating clones, I could have as many sitting there as I want. See how briefly just appeared behind the, yeah, see how it's briefly appearing with the dog? Yeah, that's a bit of a laggy thing you'd have to work out. We can work that out. So that's why we've got that delete command there. So basically that is basic projectiles. So if you're really interested, you can see the details on, maybe I did it here. Yeah, so if you're really interested, there's actually, I've actually lifted this code from a zombie game, which is a bit of a hard watch. I'm not going to lie, he does it very slowly, which might be better for you guys, I don't know, but that's the YouTube, or you can just search bullet scratch 3.0. Make sure you're doing 3.0 searches when you're looking for code. All right, cool, thanks.